Hi there, crafty friends. I want to do a quick flip through of my 2021 travel adventure album. I started the album back in May when we had some trips planned for biking and our new camper. And the intention was to just stick to all of our biking trips and camping trips, but then a few other trips crept in, so it turned into a complete travel adventure book. So this is my idea for the front cover. Haven't decided if that's going to happen, but I thought I'd share it. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to move that off to the side and show you that there's the cover page. I took, it started out also by crushing the Rome kit, and so this card is just a larger 6x8 card, and I adapted it on Photoshop Elements from a 4x6. I did all of my journaling in Photoshop Elements. I used mostly the Rome kit and then also thought of the travel collection. That was our first trip. I added the tabs for each trip with the dates on the front and the location on the back. And then this is our second trip. This is a camping trip, and it turned out to be a long trip, and we did several bike rides, so I had lots of details. And the whole family went, and our campsite. Again, most of these right now are from the Rome. I wanted to crush the Rome story kit, and then I ended up putting in quite a few pieces from different travel collections, as you'll see as I go on. This is the third trip. This was to Cedar Point, celebrate my son's birthday. This is from the travel collection in 2020. So is this one. And then this was a big trip. This was a road trip to North Dakota, and it was also when the travel collection came out for this year. So this is the digital map stamp set, and then pieces from the collection. And this is the stamped background, one of the stamp sets. So I also pulled in the same template. I also used some story kits, so that these are from the Together story kit and pieces from the travel collection. Was very intentional about pictures I took. I wanted trail pictures, I wanted campsite pictures. So we added some smaller pieces to go in. This was a fantastic trip. Just me and my husband went, along with our dogs. And then this was a pocket page to put some memorabilia in. Lots more journaling. I added lots of journaling in this book. I wanted to remember lots of details, maps, so forth. I also found these fantastic pieces, clear pieces, to add brochures. They're just strips. I got those at Citrus Twist. And, oh, this stamp is from the Great Outdoors collection. And this was a big bike trip for us on the Mickelson Trail, and it was hard. It was probably the hardest 5.5 miles uphill I've ever done. And you can have put that there. And a stop at our antique archaeology as we finished our trip. And then these were the details of the end, or by the numbers of our trip as we ended. Then we will go to a new trip in August to Green Bay to see our kids, our married kids. And this is the travel collection from 2020. The cards are. So I added stories using those. And then we did a cruise in September, which was phenomenal. And so I wanted to add just a few pages with some pictures to summarize some of the fun things. But I'm planning on doing an entire album for that cruise. Another Green Bay trip. Door County. And then what started the whole album was I wanted to add some of our local biking adventures, and that was the Pumpkin Vine Nature Trail. It's local to where we live, and we do lots and lots of weekends and getaways just from home. We take the dogs in the trailers, and so this summer we ended up doing 233 miles on the local trails, just on the weekends and a few evening trips. And so that's kind of how the whole album really started, of what I wanted to do with it. So I took pictures from the entire season and added them to the last one. And this was getting a special treat. We found a new ice cream store along the trail. So anyway, that is my album. It turned out to be quite large. It's a great summer project to not only crush the Rome kit, which is completely done by now, there's my spine. So, but now I have got all kinds of adventures. So, hope you enjoyed. Thanks.